So, would you Adam and Eve it, eh? I came down here to do an hour time lapse because I did the same last year. It was Christmas Eve last year when I did the 1 hour time lapse, and we saw Sneak Boat. Sneak Boat sneaks through the Inferior Mirage. The boat was only 7 miles away, and it was a 100-foot high boat, and it completely disappeared behind the Inferior Mirage, completely, from just 7 miles away. Very astonishing and great flat earth proof. So I was hoping to come down and repeat that observation today. Similar time, similar height on the actual tides as well. The problem was, well, it's not a problem actually. The report was for between 1 and 2 foot swell with a tiny bit of wind, and to be fair, I mean, it looked worse than that. I mean, the accumulation of the two, maybe it's the direction, has just added to this, you know, quite severe wave heights really, when they're combined. And the visibility is shocking. The visibility is so poor. I mean, you can't even see Barrow. Can't see anything. There's just nothing to see. So even the lighthouse that's just 13 miles away, you know, I mean, you've got good visibility to that normally. But it just shows you the effect that the visibility has on what you can actually see, let alone nothing to do with earth curvature, etc. So it has to be you have to be very fortunate to actually fall lucky and see for a very long way on very clear days. I mean, it's just the way it is. It's the nature of our world, and you know, these globers that want you to put side on view all the time, and yet, well, if you live on a flat earth, you should be able to see this distance, and you should be able to see this distance, and you should be able to see that. Well, hello, where did you put the atmosphere in? Was the atmosphere included in that side on view? You know, show me where the atmosphere was included, because they don't take anything like that into account at all. They don't take in the rolling deck. This is a rolling deck. The water is a rolling deck, it's not flat. When it's not having a force acted on it, it lies flat. Check Red Pill Philosophy's videos, check some of my videos. On a perfectly flat, no swell, no chop day, you see for a very, very long way when the visibility is good. However, these are the typical conditions. This is why, you know, this is why the globe was able to be put into people's minds, because they come down to the beach, and most days it is like this. The visibility is shocking, the waves are choppy, you know, I mean, show me where in the globe mathematics it accounts for swell and chop. Show me. And the rolling deck. Show me anywhere in the globe mathematics where they account for that. So let me go down a few steps. So how high am I actually above sea level right now? You know, where is sea level? How do I judge that? Do I judge it from here and then say, oh right, I'm about 12 feet above actual sea level now? Well, is that actual sea level to the trough of the wave, or to the peak? At what point is this included in the globe mathematics? Because 99 times out of 100, the ocean is a rolling deck. It moves. Big lakes have big waves on. They move too. Some of them have tides. So show me in the globe mathematics where this is accounted for when they put these distances in. For instance, I'll give you the lady that did the oh, I can't remember her name now. I can't even remember the observation. I'll include it in the description. However, she did an observation and she saw a very, very long way, some years ago now. It was about 3 years ago, and she put the video out And the globe has turned round. She said she was 6 feet above actual sea level. Yes, perfect proof of globe, that perfect proof. You're seeing exactly what you should with refraction, etc, etc. Except when I went and I checked the actual data and looked at the swell report and the wind report in that location at that time, and you can even see it in the video, the waves were like this. The waves were like this. In actual fact, she was below, even though she was 6 feet at the shoreline, she was below the peaks of the waves. She was below it, and she was seeing shore to shore. She was seeing over the waves to see the distant buildings. I'll link the video. I will link the video. It's quite a well-known video, but for whatever reason, I've just got a brain freeze right now, and I cannot think. Anyway, so this was going to be a time-lapse stream. I was going to do a time-lapse stream for an hour, and I was going to film Barrow in Furness 365 days after the last time. Unfortunately, it didn't work out like that because these are the conditions. So this is the best you're going to get, really. This is the best you're going to get from me. So all I've got to say is, with it being Christmas Eve, I hope you have a good Christmas. I will be back. I will be doing a stream on the 27th. So the TEOTY Awards. That will be announcing the top 4 in the list of nominations. If you haven't already voted for your most popular triggered earth room of the year, then I suggest you actually go and click on the video link down in the description. I will include it in this video too, and leave a like or a dislike on that particular video on the person you want to nominate for winning this award. So I'll be back on the 27th. As I say, I wish you a Merry Christmas, and I will see you all in the next one.